Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, second canto, chapter 2, entitled The Lord in the Heart, text number 24. Vaishvanaram yati vihaya sagataha sushumnaya brahmapathena shochisha vidhutakalkotha harerudastat prayati chakram nrupashaishumaram. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Translation. O King, when such a mystic passes over the Milky Way by the illuminating Sushumna to reach the highest planet Brahmaloka, he goes first to Vaishvanara, the planet of the deity of fire, wherein he becomes completely cleansed of all contaminations, and thereafter he still goes higher to the circle of Shishumara to relate with Lord Hari, the personality of Godhead. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. The polar star of the universe and the circle thereof is called the Shishumara circle, and therein the local residential planet of the personality of Godhead, Kshirodakshai Vishnu, is situated. Before reaching there, the mystic passes over the Milky Way to reach Brahmaloka, and while going there he first reaches Vaishvanara Loka, where the demigod controls fire. On Vaishvanara Loka, the yogi becomes completely cleansed of all dirty sins acquired while in contact with the material world. The Milky Way in the sky is indicated herein as the way leading to Brahmaloka, the highest planet of the universe. Thus ends the Bhaktivedanta purport.
So, this chapter is titled The Lord in the Heart. How the living entity, when he leaves this body and gets liberated, how he reaches Lord Hari. Some of the path he takes is explained here. That this is especially so, it is with this discussion is with regard to yogi. A yogi is one who shuts all his senses, ultimately Ashtanga Yoga, starting with controlling the breath, controlling the mind, and then completely meditating on the form of the super soul in the heart. And then in that state of complete meditation, as a yogi, he leaves the body. When he leaves the body, what happens is explained here. The mystic passes over the Milky Way by illuminating Sushumna, to reach the highest planet, Brahmaloka. On the way, he goes to Vaishvanara, the planet of the deity of fire, where he gets completely cleansed of all contaminations. Then he goes higher to the circle of Shishumara to relate with Lord Hari, the personality of Godhead. Now if you see, all this Shushumnara, Vaishvanara, Shishumara, all these things do not correlate with any of the modern cosmology. Where is this Vishunara, Vaishvanara? Where is it? In the modern cosmology, is simply based on gross observation of the universe. What is this universe? It is not only the universe that we observe with our eyes and with our telescopes. We have to understand that even today, even though science has made so-called advancement, but with respect to understanding of our own universe, the origin of the universe, nor what is the understanding of space, what is the understanding of time, none of these things are very clear to even the most advanced scientists, modern scientists. At some time, probably 100 years back or 50, 60 years back, scientists were in great josh. They were saying that there is no God. We have found out everything. And so many things like that, by the discovery of many new scientific truths, which are truths about this world. The truth about quantum mechanics, the truth about relativity, the truth about time. Many startling discoveries were made by modern science. Very, very startling discoveries, completely different from common man's perception of what is time, etc. But in the last 25 years, not 25 years, last 50 years, they have reached a situation where the physicists, they have to conclude where we do not even know the fundamentals. What is space, we do not know. What is time, we do not know. Earlier they used to think, in the early 1900s or before 1900s, as per the Newtonian science, they used to think that space is real, but time is not real. Time is simply a measurement. But actually, from the Vedic knowledge, we always knew Kala Shakti. Kala is a truth, just like space is truth. Space is a vastu. Kala is also an energy of the Lord. So after 1920, after discovery of relativity by Einstein, it turned out that time is a real dimension of this world, just like length, breadth, height. Time is another real dimension. And that shocked the world. So time is connected to travel, speed, travel. So our Vedas are talking about 14 planetary systems. But you don't see in the night sky anywhere 14 planetary systems. So people say, what is this you're talking about? This is all some imagination, this is all some stories. It is not, of course nowadays there are theories, they believe in multiple universes. There are so many universes which we do not see. So similarly, these 14 planetary systems, whatever the Vedas are saying, whatever our scriptures are saying, whatever is described, people like Vyasadeva, they had a higher inner vision. Not just this eyes, not just this telescope. Just like they work so hard and find out, manufacture telescopes. Huge telescope. So much tapasya is there to make a telescope. Because of that, they are able to see faraway galaxies. In the Vedic times, great rishis used to engage in a different type of tapasya. The tapasya of their mind. And they could sharpen their vision, not this vision, inner vision, by which they could see all these truths, these 14 planetary systems. Every other page of Bhagavata, every other page of Puranas very freely talk about 14 planetary systems. So is it all true? Is it all simply imagination of a poet, Vyasadeva? So it is all true. We have to accept this higher descending process of truth. And you accept the descending process of truth on the basis of Vedic authority. And this is coming in parampara. It is not that somebody has written now. Vyasadeva wrote down all these things and it has come down in parampara. The same text is there even today what Vyasadeva wrote 5,000 years back. That is a good fortune of this country, India. Even after 5,000 years, we are reading the same Bhagavatam, same word, same Bhagavad Gita that Krishna spoke. So we have to understand that we do not understand anything. That is the first understanding. If you want to become spiritualist. The universe is so vast. The universe is so complex. Who created it? The infinite brain created it. If the infinite brain has created it, how the finite brain can understand? Cannot understand. However, if the infinite brain decides to reveal to somebody, like Vyasadeva, then he can see all this and he can describe. And that is what we are hearing. So now it is said that the yogi's destination is Hari. He is trying to reach the Lord, reach Vaikuntha. The yogi, the person, yogi, we're talking about the yogi on this earth. He is also within the body. And then by meditation he goes out of the body and he travels easy journey to other planets. You should read. Just like there is speed of light, there is speed of mind. Prabhupada explains the speed of mind. They only think the maximum speed that they know about is the speed of light. But the speed of mind, how fast it is. So the yogis, they travel at the speed of mind. That means they leave this body behind, but their mind goes with them. The speed of mind, they can reach any planet, they can reach any destination. And it is said here that he crosses, before he reaches Hari's planet, he has to cross over the Vaishnavanara, the fiery planet, to get completely purified. Now note that this is all talking about the path of a yogi. Yogi also has to get completely purified of his material consciousness by going through this fiery planet. Now all these benefits that a yogi gets by doing so much tapasya, so much meditation, all that is available to you. Why? Without doing all those things. Without doing all those things. This is revealed in scriptures. How can you cut short all these procedures? It is because of the power of Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare. Anyone who regularly worships this Hare Krishna mahamantra, by chanting and hearing this mahamantra, will purify his consciousness even when in this body. Purifying one's consciousness means purifying our entire attitude towards life. In the material world, a purified consciousness means we have developed a consciousness of 24 hours thinking about Krishna and surrendering, having a life of surrender to Krishna. Right now, the soul is actually pure. We are all pure, we are all parcel of God. Our constitutional position we have to understand. Now I am thinking, I am forced to think I am this body because I am born like that. From childhood I have learnt that I am the body. Therefore, my life means my body's life. But then even an animal is also thinking his life is his body's life. But then when one comes to a spiritual master, guru, he gives you a second birth, not of your body, of your spirit. He awakens your spirit. Says, no, you are not the body. Body is only a covering. You are eternal. And somehow you have lost the eternal association of the Supreme Eternal Krishna. We are all Nitya Jivas, eternal living entities. The body has a beginning, body has an end. Many, many births we take. So somehow or the other we think that I is very important. But I am thinking that I is this body. For everybody I is important, no. Life is I. Sometimes you think of somebody, but most of the time it is about I. So this whole science of Krishna consciousness is about what is the true I. Now the I that we have identified with, it is not I. Just like if you take a role and play in a drama on the stage, then I will say that you are there on the stage, no doubt. You only are there on the stage. But what you think you are is not you. The drama, you are thinking, if you are dressed like a king and your role is a king's, you are thinking, I am the king. But you are the king for how long? Till the drama ends. So in the same way, from birth to death is drama of everybody. At death that role ends. Completely forgotten. If I ask you what you were in the last life, or previous life, each life you are thinking that is me. This is what it is said. Shastra says that Maya is making a fool of us. Taking my eye. My eye is so valuable. The spirit is so valuable. The sense of individuality is so valuable. That sense of individuality is an amsha of Krishna. Krishna is Satchidananda, I am Satchidananda. Krishna is the ocean of bliss. My Swarupa is also bliss. Krishna is completely pure. Pavitram paramam bhava. Pure means with respect to material nature. Matter cannot contaminate Krishna. So in the same way, I am also pure. I cannot be in ignorance. Chit. My nature is, my Swarupa is also Chit. Not Achit. There is no ignorance. And Swarupa is Ananda. And Swarupa is Sat. Sat means eternally existing. Body is Asat. Bodily identity, Mr. Madhu Pandit. Bodily identity. As far as the world is concerned also, I am temporary. As far as I am concerned also, it is temporary. As a beginning, my soul sees one beginning of Madhu Pandit and ending of Madhu Pandit. Before Madhu Pandit was not there. His Rupa, his Nama, nothing is there. Afterwards also it's not there. In between it is there. So that in between period, you can be in the animal body, you can be in human body, you can be in Devata bodies, demigod body. Right? So now we are in the human body. Shastra says a very lucky body. Human body. Why? Because there you can separate the I from this body. I am lost in this world. One body after another body after another body after another body. That means I am living somebody else's life. What am I? What is my life? I want my eternal life. I want to find out who I am permanently. I want who are the eternal persons whom I can love. I want to know where is eternal love, who loves me eternally. I don't want temporary love. Nobody is happy with temporary love. That is not perfection of love. Love in this world is a reflection of true love in the spiritual world. This world is a reflection of true pleasure in the spiritual world. This body itself is a reflection of the true eternal body in the spiritual world. Everybody is attached to their bodies. Why? Because body has got a lot of facilities. This gives you sense enjoyment. Right? Many things are enjoyable in the body. Body is very much part of the soul. Means soul means it wants a body. It expresses its indriyas, karma indriya, jnana indriya, through the gross body. Even though this body delivers momentary happiness and sukha, it also gives you dukkha. So our natural tendency is always what? How to make life always sukha. Is it not the motto of everybody? How to make it always sukha. Dukkha comes, you don't like. So now you are battling to convert that dukkha into sukha. Prabhupada says, everybody continuously, you visualize the world. People are walking all over the world, going for work, coming, everything. All for one thing. To increase happiness. Some actions are for increasing happiness and other actions for avoiding suffering. Somebody is going to court. to avoid suffering. He is also working. Somebody is working to make money. He is going for happiness. He is working for happiness. Continuously, everybody in this world is working either for happiness, pleasure, or he is working to avoid pain and suffering. This is truth. Observation. You should observe the world. This is the world. This is the world. But deep inside, what we want? Only happiness and pleasure. We want only love. We don't want hatred. We want kindness. We don't want anybody to be harsh. So many desirables are there and undesirables. Those desirables are actually our surupa. We are seeking our surupa. Our nature. Now coming back to I. That I always wants Sat Chit Ananda. When the I mistakes I am the body, it has to suffer dualities. Sukha sometimes, dukkha sometimes. Happiness, distress. So this is what the scriptures, the Shastras tell us. When you get a human form of body, you can separate your real I from this body. We'll explain what that real I is, what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says. Because simply say that, okay, I am not the body. Then please tell me what I am. That is the next question. Is it not? There is an answer for that, what I am. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, Jivere Surupoe, Krishnera Nitya Dasa. We are eternal servants of Krishna. We are persons. We are Vyakti. This I is a Vyakti. Krishna is a supreme Vyakti, supreme living entity. And we all have forgotten our connection with Krishna. Krishna is not new to us. Our God is not new to us. We are all part and parcel of God. God is all pure. God is infinite Sat, infinite Chit, infinite Ananda. God is all pervading. All pervading means He knows everything. That means infinite Chit. God is infinite Chit. Infinite Ananda. Everything in existence is going according to that infinite intelligence for that infinite purpose of that infinite personality. So that is infinite bliss, infinite Ananda. His writ runs everywhere, in the material world, in the spiritual world, everywhere. The Bhagavad Gita also Krishna says, Ye tamam prapadyante mam state bhajamyam. As you surrender, I reciprocate. Everybody, every living entity is surrendered to Krishna, positively or negatively. Those who do not want to directly surrender to Him, they have to surrender to the laws of karma, which is His laws. They have to surrender to Kala. If somebody says, I don't believe in God, he cannot say that I won't die. You have to believe in time. Will kill you. Try to stop. No, there is no God. I will not grow old. I will be different from everybody else. Everybody is growing old, but I want not to grow old. Is there one person historically also you have heard stopped old age? No. Why? Because there is a force called Kala which is all making us, our body older and older and then dying. It's a law of material nature. Birth, growth, maintenance, old age, finally death. These 6 changes, everything undergoes. And everybody undergoes these 6 changes. This also we should observe. We should understand the world. We should observe that nobody can escape these 6 changes. Our body is going through these changes. So what these scriptures say is that this I is traveling in so many different kinds of bodies. And these are all temporary bodies and temporary role plays. You're born in a family and then your new mother, new father. How many fathers, mothers we have had in each life? Each body has a father and a mother. Where is my eternal anchoring? Just moving like this, life after life, temporary life after temporary life. Where is my eternal life? That Krishna says, reveals in the Bhagavad Gita, its eternal life is life with me, the spiritual world. That is the real world. This is not the real world. A prison is not the real world. Bangalore prison is not Bangalore. But if you are in the prison, you will think this is Bangalore. Sukha dukkha, sukha dukkha, sukha dukkha. The Shastra is saying, no, there is only sukha, there is only ananda. You come outside the prison. And human form of life is a rare opportunity to come out of this prison. This is important. So if I also, after getting human form of life, I also simply spend my entire life for meeting the needs of eating, sleeping, mating, defending, bodily enjoyment and all these things. How I am different from the animal? Animal is also doing in an unpolished way. I am doing it in a polished way. So something, if the person after being born as a human being, if he does not engage his lifestyle in such a manner as prescribed in the Shastras, doing which you can come out of this material world beyond birth and death, then it is a great misuse of this opportunity. You continue to leave somebody else. Why science? Why self-realization is important? Because you are the self. Self-realization is the most selfish activity, and you are not doing that. You are ignoring yourself. You are getting cheated. In each chapter of drama, you are thinking, I am this. So in the human form of life, we have to practice my eternal role. What is my eternal role? As a servant of Krishna. That means engage in bhakti seva of the Lord. A person who is awakened, he can still be in the drama. Just like Prabhupada was in this world. He was in the drama but never in Maya. Correct? If he is not in the drama, me and you would not have seen him. Because this is a drama, no? This body is a drama. This is a huge stage. This whole material world is a huge stage where each of us are thinking, I am this body and playing our role. So pure devotees like Prabhupada, they also come and play in the drama. And tell, wake up, yaar, you are not this drama character. Wake up, I will give you the method how to wake up. Come to me, I will take you to the eternal Lord. I'll take you back to Godhead, where you don't have to any more birth, death, old age, disease is not there. eternal life, Sat life, Chit life, a knowledge without, a life without ignorance. Ananda, life of bliss, of pure love of Krishna. When you love Krishna, you love everyone as part of Krishna. I'll take you to the world where everywhere and everybody is only thinking of Krishna, how to please Krishna. Everybody has a beautiful relationship with Krishna, 24 hours. That is Vaikuntha Loka. There is no anxiety. Vaikuntha means no anxiety. There is no anxiety of existence, what I should eat, when I should eat, where to earn money to eat. All those things are not there. These are all artificial situations. That is why nobody likes to work for money. Suppose you give free money, you'll say, I will not work. See our Surupa, see our nature. So those who are very fond of laziness, first they should try to go back to Godhead. And for that, don't be lazy. Go on, Kirtanya Sada Hari. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram. If you're lazy for that also, then you go into hell. Tamoguna. So, such a complicated process for a yogi and all to cross this material universe, cross everything, cross all the 7 layers of material covering and then reach Vaikuntha. We don't even think about all these things. We simply follow Prabhupada's instruction, chant 16 rounds, and then you don't have to go to Vaikuntha, you will be taken to Vaikuntha. If we have to go alone, then we have to do all these things. How to penetrate this material covering, how to cross. Like how Ajamila was taken. Vaikuntha plane came and took. That is why you see when devotees, when they leave the body, you see there is a smile in the face. Because at that last moment, they saw Vishnu Dutas. Beautiful Vishnu Dutas. They experienced that consciousness. So use this human form of life to accumulate as much pleasure of Krishna as possible, as per the instructions of a pure devotee, Srila Prabhupada. Surrender to him. He has given few instructions. For those instructions that you follow, and that also those instructions, not tough at all like this yogi's instruction. Taking nice prasadam is a tough instruction. This is one of the instructions. Nicely be grateful to Krishna and enjoy Krishna prasadam. It's not sense gratification. Because behind the background consciousness is Krishna's love. Krishna has given me this. So you are connecting to Krishna. Like this. Getting up in the morning, taking bath, doing Mangalarti, being awake during Brahma Muhurta. Once you do it, you will see how nice it is. Before doing, so follow his instruction, then you will get that higher taste. After that, you will realize, how can I sleep this time? Very naturally, how can I sleep this time? It's an opulence. It's a privilege. The tamoguna to sleep during Brahma Muhurta. It's a privilege. It's a gift. So somebody tells you, give you a gift. Somebody give you a privilege. You will not reject, no? Oh, I want it. So you have to perceive the lifestyle that Prabhupada has given as a privilege, as a gift. Not like the tapasya, I have to get up very hard, Mangalarti, I have to go for Mangalarti. Then it will not last. Few days you will go, afterwards gone. You have to understand it is a privilege. A sattvic life is a privilege. People are living tamasic and rajasic life. A sattvic life is a promotion. Promotion of happiness. We are all seeking for happiness. Finishing 16 rounds in the morning, associating with, Prabhupada says, associate with the holy name. Our attitude towards that should change. If in my, somehow or the other, by the will of the providence, I am having this 2 hours given to me, it's a gift only, where I can sit and exclusively chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Already, one should think anybody who can follow this sadhana, one should already think that I got special blessings from Vaikuntha. I got special blessings of Prabhupada. Otherwise, it is not possible. This life is not possible. If Prabhupada's mercy is there, then only life is only about sleeping during Brahma Muhurta. Once you experience the joy of getting up in Brahma Muhurta, then you will see that sleeping is a punishment. That is why those who have experienced Mangalarti, for somehow or the other, even if they get sick, if they have to sleep during Brahma Muhurta, they feel punished. Because the relative taste has changed. Unless you have higher taste to compare, lower taste you cannot give up. Therefore, follow the instructions given by Prabhupada. Initially, it is a sadhana. Sadhana means you have to fight your mind and you have to do it. And after that, when you do it, you will taste it. If you don't do it, how will you taste? You will give up the lower taste only after you get the higher taste. Unless the soul experiences by practice sattva, he cannot give up the default rajaguna. Then you will think, what is this life of rajaguna and tamaguna? I am the life of bhakti. I want, my prarabdha karma is there in this body. So I have to work, I have to do this, I have to do that, all those things. But I don't have to do 24 hours. All the other time I should very carefully plan as spiritual master has instructed and learn how to be with Krishna. Mangalarti, Guru Puja, chanting, cooking for the Lord, offering the Lord, taking prasadam, reading, hearing. How many hours are there? 24 hours. Anyway, you have to sleep 6-7 hours. So balance you got about 16 hours. Anyway, certain other nitya karma you have to do another 2 hours. You got 14 hours. Say you got half the day, 12 hours you got. In that, everybody in the material world, to keep their body and soul together, has to do some work. 8 hours gone. How much is left? 4 hours. If that 4 hours, if you can be with Krishna, your 20 hours will become purified. So effectively, the problem of birth and death is reduced to 4 hours a day. Management of 4 hours a day. Very high level consciousness you will come. Out of that, 2 hours is japa. Then another 2 hours is reading, hearing Bhagavatam class, Guru Puja, worshipping the Lord in the altar, Archa Vigraha, offering to the Lord, all these things. You will really experience. That is what Prabhupada has given this gift to the entire world. Some yogis only could go to, who can do big tapasya could go in other yugas to Krishna. Now Prabhupada has given a formula, Lord Chaitanya has given a formula through the power of the holy name, by the holy name incarnation, where whole world, by managing 4 hours, they can go back to God. These are all facts. Proof of the pudding is in the eating. Manage your 4 hours and see where you will go. Not only that, you will experience Vaikuntha. 4 by 24 is how much? 1/6. 1/6, what is the percentage? 16%. 15%. 16%. 16% you will already be in Vaikuntha. If you do this. Then your desire will increase. Oh, I want 100% to be in Vaikuntha. So nice, the 16%. Vaikuntha, no anxieties. But you have to be careful, because in the 4 hours, other things will come into this 4 hours. Especially when you do japa. What I should do in the morning, evening, then I do this, all that. Nothing. Don't mix it. That is separate. You keep this sadhana and that separate. And by the power of the sadhana, rest of all your karma itself will change. Everybody's life is based on the push of the karma. The past karma itself will change. Prabhupada and Krishna takes control of the karma and manages the karma in such a way that it will increase your spiritual attachment to Krishna. Whether the rest of the 20 hours sukha or dukkha, the devotee does not care, because Krishna is giving both for a purpose. If dukkha comes also, Krishna given. What I have to learn from that? If sukha comes, Krishna given. Be grateful to it. So devotee is no longer, he finishes his struggle for material existence just by touching Krishna for 4 hours a day. That means Vaikuntha can be experienced here itself. Such is a golden period now. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So, this entire process of Ashtanga Yoga is all explained here. Keep that aside. We are not following, we don't have to worry about all that, because we have got a shortcut where directly, just like there's staircase and there is lift. So the yoga process, Ashtanga Yoga process, staircase to go to the top floor. Chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, following Bhakti Yoga, directly is like entering the lift. As I said, Vaikuntha plane, Vaikuntha plane will come and take us. We don't have to worry. Grantaraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai.